Welcome everyone to Think Game Talk. My name is Andrew, otherwise known as Coloco. Welcome to the stream. This is Alita. Say hi, Alita. You say hi? It's like she was talking to the mic. This is our newest family member. She's what is the term again?
Oh, Hemingway.
A Hemingway cat. So she's got she's got a, what is it called again?
Polydactyl.
Polydactyl cat. She's got like a few more like two more toes on a couple of. Ooh. She is like, she wants to go to bed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Say bye, Alita. Oh, little kitty. I'm not even a cat person, man. I really am not. Here you go.
You could have fooled me.
Ah, little kitty. Bye, little kitty. Welcome, everyone. That's it. Today, in an hour and a half, hopefully, we'll be able to play some Astral Chain. I know a lot of people have already been playing it today because they live in different parts of the world and they, for some reason, were able to get the game before. It's kind of weird, like that happens. Um, not jealous or anything. Actually, I am. I'm pretty jealous. So, what I'm going to be doing for the next hour and a half is really, it's really up to me and up to you. Whatever you guys want to do. But and then it goes, no, and then it goes. Really? I forgot how to play the Mario jingle. There it is. No. Anyways, so yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Just hanging out for a couple hours. Stitch, what's up? What's up, my dude? Did you miss the kitty? I had my new cat earlier. Wait. How did I forget that? I forgot the Mario jingle, man. Playing some co-op Stardew. Oh, nice, dude. Man, I haven't gotten to Stardew in a long time. That's such a great game. Did you hear about what happened to, or not what happened, but did you hear the controversy with Chucklefish, the developers behind Stardew, by any chance? Um, Apparently, they had this 16-year-old working for them. If you haven't heard about it, they had this 16-year-old doing work for them for years without paying him or her, and now that person is coming forward. And at first, I'm like, because I'm when you're ignorant about certain topics, you have opinions when you sometimes you shouldn't. But I was like, what's the big deal? Like, people do that kind of stuff all the time. It's my opinion. When I first read it, I said, man, if I was 16 years old and a developer asked me to do some work for them and I could learn and I could get experience for that, like, that's amazing, right? You think that way, because then you not only do you learn to develop games, but you also get really good experience working with like a almost I mean, Chucklefish is pretty big as far as indie devs go, working for a big company basically, or bigger company. But then it started to kind of make sense. I kind of understood where people were coming from, is where they basically, you can't do that, and you can't just do a free internship. And I know a lot of places do internships for free, but you're not supposed to. With certain internships, are only supposed to be free with certain types of jobs, not something like that where you're creating, where you're doing a lot of work. Yeah, the unpaid intern. Yeah. Uh, or are you just talking about what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, unpaid intern. But I didn't know that. I thought, to me, unpaid intern means you get to work for any company and do whatever they ask you, and you don't never get paid, and that's just not the case. If you There's certain kind of work where you have to get paid, whether it be minimum wage, and this guy was not, and he was 16, and I guess they kind of took advantage of that. And then at first, because you also read about it and you're like, one person can say a lot of things. One person can, but apparently there's other people that work for Chucklefish and have talked about this and are actually higher up in there, not just intern, and actually are employees. And they said that when this was brought up with upper management, they kind of scoffed at it and just was like, "So what? Let's I don't know the exact words, but they knew about it basically, and they knew that it was wrong what they did. So that kind of stinks, man. Yeah, it really does, because I really like Chucklefish. I really like that. I think there was a game that's coming out, or that came out on the Switch, another game from Chucklefish that I was really excited about. Let me see if I can find it. Chucklefish games. Starbound, yeah. Well, yeah, Wargroove is really good too. Oh, that's what it was. Risk of Rain 2. I think that's from Chucklefish as well. Man, they got Eastward. That was the newest game. Man, they got so many great games. That's a pretty big company. Yeah, Eastward. You're right. That's it. Let's get into that. Let's get into that, man. You know what? Let's do that. Hold on a second. Bop, 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 bop. Let's go to, no, not browser. Let's do display capture. Yeah. All right, let's go to regarding what? No. Sometimes it's easy. Okay, here we go. A dev who worked hundreds of hours in Starbound wasn't paid a cent by Chucklefish along with other unpaid workers after being promised to pay. Okay, so unpaid internships are exploitation. And that's when I came into the conversation and I was like, I didn't offer anything other than that, like, Yang is probably going to make a video on this. But what I did, here you go. Some schools, oh no, I went back. Some schools in my area require unpaid. This comes from Condor. You attend during class hours, and it's good fronting the door for networking and learning office habits. If your work was good enough, there was always a chance you could be taken on after you graduate. But it was more the company doing a favor for the school, as work input, as you can imagine, would be pretty basic for a sub-entry level job. I do think as a course it has its merit. If you're taking unpaid internships outside of school, it's hard to justify at all. I'm sure that video game design entry level is competitive, but that has to be personal finance blow you're willing to make. At the end of the day, no one is being tricked. He should have cut his losses. Okay, wait. To people saying it was voluntary unpaid internship, maybe we shouldn't be having any unpaid internships. Maybe companies should do better. I understand budgetary concern. Okay, but let's get to the root of the problem. Like, what exactly? And let me see if am I doing this right? Hold on 1 second. Let me get up here so at least you could see my ugly mug while we do this. Okay, here we go. And my computer is starting to slow. Whoa. What's all this? What's all this, eh? Here we go. Oh, Reset Era is not responding. What is going on, Reset Era? I have too many things open. That's why. You guys looking behind the curtain there. Get out of there. All right. But why work to begin with if you're not getting paid? They're implying they were not even employed by the company. Like, who works for 2 years without getting any sort of compensation? Not saying they're in the wrong or Chucklefish is in the right. I just think it's odd that it's happened for so long. This is my thought. I'm not saying that one person is wrong, one person is right. It says, edit, oh boy, the storm of quotes. What I mean is I wonder they were promised something by Chucklefish and then got ripped off. See, I like it people when they question things. It's not just like you believe anything that people say. You have to first just to get a clear idea, because some people don't know. A lot of people are ignorant to things like that, like me. That's all. For the fact that Starbound was hugely successful makes it even worse. Big yikes. And that said, there were going to be a lot of blaming a 6-year-old in this thread. I can feel it. Okay, come on. He was 16, fresh on the industry, working on a really prestige project that raised a F10 of money on Kickstarter. Come on now. Why? What did he say? Oh, yeah, the same guy. Okay. I like this guy's post. This has been a hell of a week for crappy companies and people in gaming. A very sad state of affairs. I don't know the first one. The 3D Realm's tolerance of hate speech. Jeremy Soule, Skyrim, Guild Wars composer, rape accusations. Wow, I didn't know about that. Alec Holka, Night in the Woods coder, sexual assault allegations. I heard about that. Michael Antelove, Oculus, sexual harassment allegations, and Telltale Games being brought back, but previous employees only bought as a contactor. It's so much, man. Let me get off the negativity here. Trizzy, what's up, man? What is going on? I was just talking about Chucklefish and the recent controversy about unpaid intern, where he was like 16 years old working for them for like 2 years, and because Stitch was playing some Jugs McGee, what's up? Stitch was playing some co-op Stardew. And I was just talking about Chucklefish, and it's so good. It's such a great they make really good stuff, man. Really, really good stuff. But yeah. Let me get out of this There we go. All right. That's better. Oh, we got 3 people watching. Cool. I haven't heard. I've been really put of the gaming news loop out of it. Yeah, I'm telling you. And that's what I was saying today or yesterday. I was like, not for me making videos or anything. I was only stating it like there's just so much news. It's just so much going on. Like, who can keep up with all this? You know, it's crazy. All the games coming out, all the drama that, you know, with games, it's insane, man. But it's pretty cool because there's so much going on in the industry. You know, it's just a good time to be a gamer, man. There's so much going on. So let's play some games, man. I downloaded this little game called Plunge. I'm thinking it's pretty cool, man. It's they're unique. As you can see, like the art style itself, it's just a unique game. But basically, let me know if the volume is okay as far as the game goes, if it's too loud or whatever. Or not loud enough. But in this game, you're basically, what happened? What's going on here? What am I doing? I should know what to do, but so yeah, Astral Chain is coming out in just hopefully an hour and 15 minutes. I'll be able to play it. In the meantime, we're just gonna chill here and talk for a little bit. If you guys want to bring up any topics, or if you guys want to, hey, if you guys want to talk with me, you know, if you guys want to mic up and I'll get on Discord, let me know. Let me know if you guys are interested, and you know, you'll be able to get your voice will also come out in the video. So let me know. There's been only one thing on my mind all week. Astral Chain, brother. Yeah. Astral Chain Control, Man of Milan, Demon Ex Machina, Link's Awakening, Final Fantasy VIII. Dude, Final Fantasy VIII is right around the corner. I didn't realize it. I thought it was like for some reason I thought that game was like either like next year, but it is literally right around the corner, and I really want to play it because I really never played it. I never played Final Fantasy VIII because I thought when I was in when that came out, I was in middle school, and I thought I just didn't like it, man. I thought it was like all romantic, and Final Fantasy VII is like one of my favorite games of all time, and it just hit me at the Final Fantasy VII. Like my life was like this, Final Fantasy VII was like this, and we just met up like right at the right time with that game, and like it just stuck with me for so long. Like Final Fantasy VII was like one of my most important games of my life, dude. Like I'm not kidding. Like it's so great. And when Final Fantasy VIII came out, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the romance story because I was a teenager at that time. Not, oh, I hate girls. Not like girls are ill, but like I hate girls because they don't like me. That kind of attitude. And yeah, I just didn't. I just never got into it, but I've always wanted to, and it looks really, really good. Like the graphics look so clean. I'm picking at what else? To name a few, many games coming out in September, the last days of August. It's so crazy, man. I'm picking up Astral Chain at Walmart or GameStop tomorrow. I had to download it because I just didn't want to go. I didn't want to go to Walmart at this time. Stop the stream, go back. I'm just gonna get it. I know it's digital, but also digital's so great. I never thought I would be this pro digital in my life. I've always been like a physical media. Just the thought of having something and you're not owning it, you don't have a box for it. I still don't like it. Like part of me wants to get like boxes for the digital games that I've bought. Just Switch boxes. I actually have some of my Amazon cart now, and I just want to print out labels at least to have the box because I can't stand I keep knocking this thing now. I can't stand it when I don't have physical media, but it's so great on the Switch, man. September is going to be rough for our wallets for sure. In a vacuum, I would like all those games, but in reality, I can only buy like 4 out of the 15 or so games coming out this month. Got to be an adult. Yeah, I know, man. Me too. I need my physicals. I know, man. I do too, but it's so simple. It's so easy with the Switch. I'm telling you, this system has changed so much of what the Nintendo fan thinks of Nintendo, what they think of digital games, what they think of first party games, what people that aren't Nintendo fans think of all those things. The Switch has changed so much. It's such a dynamic system. It's changed so much, and that's one of the things. I never thought it'd be like that. Like how many $60 games do I own that are completely that I bought $60? Well, Mario Kart 8, I know. Oh, Civilization 6, I bought that at close to launch. I think I got it on the sale for like $40. Obviously Astral Chain. I got Octopath Traveler for $60 digital. I never thought I would buy a digital game, a full price digital game. I never thought I would, when I could easily just pick a physical one up. Sometimes for less money. That's what gets me. And I think I had one more fully priced digital game. But that's like three more than I ever thought I would have. Oh, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I bought that digital. That's 4. That's insane. Yeah, I never thought. No, Xenoblade I had to get my physical for the special edition. I had to do it. That's the one thing. I mean, I'll always if I want to a special edition something, I don't care what it is. Yeah, all this stuff I got. Yeah, it's insane, man. I don't deny the convenience of digital media, Trizzy says. My big hang up is someone somewhere flipping off the switch. I know, man. I know. Access denied. I just can't get 100% behind digital. I can't get 100% behind it either. Here is more. Catherine Full Body. That's coming to Switch? Wow. Oh, no, it's not coming to Switch. Oh, yeah, those are just Monster Hunter Iceborne, Gears 5, Borderlands 3, The Surge 2. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, papi. Uh, I mean, Destiny 2? Destiny 2 Shadowkeep? This is insane. I don't think I've ever experienced a month like this in gaming. Like a span of 30 days. I don't think I've ever experienced something like this. And then you got like all these sales going on, all this crazy stuff coming to Switch that you never saw before, like DC Universe Online, these games coming out for like a couple bucks. Dragon Quest 11. What's going on here, man? This is like too many games. Mario Makers 2 is the only full price game on Switch I have bought digital. That was on a whim. I think if I had to do it again, I think I would have got that digital only because my son loves playing it. If I could go back and buy a couple games digital, it would be Mario Odyssey and Mario Maker 2 because my son loves it, and I don't trust him with cartridges because he just likes taking them out just to take them out and leave them around, and they're so little, man. It's like, gotta capitalize on the holidays ASAP. Oh, dude. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 released free version today. Oh, it did. Yes. Yeah, it did. That it's just, yeah, it's crazy, man. How to keep up with all these games, I have no idea. You guys want to see some of this plunge? See some gameplay of this game? Actually, this is one game that I sent to the. I talked to developers, see if they could get me a code, but they couldn't. So okay, so the way you'll see the movement in this game is kind of like one of those puzzles where you can, if you move a certain direction, it'll go all the way in that direction, right? So you know what I'm talking about. So like if I to move down, see, I'll move all the way. So that's kind of what this game is. That's a movement. It's kind of like a puzzle game. All right, what do I do here? Oh, here's the key. These things turn you around. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, dude. Oh, here we go. And then I go this way, and then I go that. There we go. Okay. All right. You really got to think about where your movement's going to go, because you... Oh, I'm about to get shamat. Right. Bam. That guy can... Oof. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. So you guys see how the game is? It's very weird. It's very cool though. I mean, for a small game, you know, they're unique. You also fight like bosses. You get like different kinds of abilities. Like I have this ability. You see how she's shaking? It's like if for the first few moves of any level, you do like double damage or whatever. There we go. What is this guy? Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to kill them. They don't look like enemies. Bam. If physical games came with a digital copy, like a lot of a lot of Blu-rays do. Sorry, I can't read it. So it's my screen is pretty far away from me. That would be the best of both worlds. Yeah. You want to know what feels good though? When you finally uploaded a video before a major release, Astral Chain. Here we come. Wait, so What do you mean, like a review? So you got what? Did you get to play Astral Chain before? Is that what it is? Junior Nintendo! Yo, what's up? What's up, man? So okay. Is that what you're saying when you upload a video before a major release? Um, I think that's what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, man, if we, that's pretty much my goal now. Is I just want to get to a point. I don't have any illusions of grandeur. I don't want to like make money. I don't care about making money on YouTube. I really don't, because I just love doing this. It's fun. But what I would like, my goal is to get to a point where I could get full price games to review them before they come out. That's all I want. That's my goal. Um, for indie games, I've gotten a couple. I mean, I think I just got lucky with those. But that's definitely my goal. And yeah, you're right. If that's what you're saying, oh man, to release a game or a video right before a major release, to release like a review on it, yeah, it's awesome, because people then, you get to talk about your passion, what you're passionate about video games, and recommend things to people and help them out at the same time to make a wise decision whether or not to invest their money in that game. That's an awesome thing, man. That's really cool. Okay, so this little shop person, every once in a while you run into them after a certain amount of floors, and you could pick one of these. So deal extra damage when attacking different enemies each turn. That one's pretty cool. Deal +2 damage when you are below half health. That's a really good one. Oddness. Deal extra damage on odd numbered floors. Take extra damage on even number floors. I don't like that one. I don't think that's good. I think I'm going for the desperation. All right. And then you could put one of these in a bucket. So if you fall, because this is kind of like a roguelite. So if you die, you have to start all over again. Or at least you have to start from certain floors. I haven't died after beating the first boss. So I don't know what happens if I have to go all the way back, or I start in a different set of levels. So you can actually remove one of these and keep it and save it for the next run, if in case you. So I'm gonna send this one back up so I can at least have that if I fall. So nope, just a video project I've been working on for a while. Don't want to get hung up on it. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because if a major release like that, you won't be able to complete it. It just take all your time, man. I can't type a message for the life of me. No, I understood you. Bam. Bam. Got you. All right. What? Hey, how's that guy attacking me? Oh, that's the guy that throws the potions. Okay. Bam. You could kind of. The thing is with this game, it's like you could kind of cheat, because what I'm doing right here when I do this is I'm kind of just like I'm basically getting them to a position where then I could easily attack them, which is kind of like, it's kind of broken, I think, a little bit, because you could just kind of keep doing that until it's super easy and you get a good chance to to go in. And maybe this is still the beginning of the game, so maybe they're still giving you because this is just after the first boss, so maybe they're kind of still giving you like a little leeway. You know how some games do that, and then they take those things away and they make it super tough after. So maybe that's what it is. All right, I got to get out of here because I'm about to get attacked. Oh yeah, and they attack each other, which is pretty cool. This guy's done, and this guy, look at his tongue. The character design is so crazy in this game. Bam. All right, who's attacking me there? That's weird. Oh. I don't think I'm supposed to attack those skinny little dudes. They look like they're harmless. And why does it keep saying that there's a skeleton thing there? Is that like a trap or something? That's probably a trap. Wait a minute. Oh, it means I have to defeat all the enemies. I think that's what it means before I could get the key, because there's no key yet. So these guys... Oh, no, the one guy has the key. So what is that? Oh, I moved the wrong way. There we go. How am I supposed to get there? Wait, if I move there, there. No, that's not going to work. There we go. Oh, no! Okay. So you're essentially cheesing the game. Yeah, man. Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't like it when there's such an easy cheese like that. Um but I mean, I don't feel bad using cheeses in games. I don't feel bad at all. That's not my fault. That's the developer's fault for putting that in there in the first place. I don't think cheeses should exist in games. Like when people cheese like Destiny 2 bosses or Destiny bosses, I don't think that should exist. But you put it in the game and you continually leave it in there, so I'm gonna exploit it because everybody else is doing it. Like I'm not gonna sit there and do it the hard way and spend hours and hours of my time getting frustrated and stuff when I could just easily cheese it. Like it's not my fault. Got you. Got you. There we go. Bam. If a cheese exists, I will use it. That is the motto. That's it, man. That's it. That just Oh, I thought I still had the power up. If and that's the thing. That comes with the game design, play testing and stuff. That's part of making a game good, properly balanced. That's a lot of play testing that has to be. Now, this is the kind of thing that I don't appreciate because if I didn't have the skill that I get double damage, you know, like as soon as I get to a level, like I said before, she's trembling because she has double damage for the first initial steps. I wouldn't be able to get out of the situation. Like there's no chance. Like there's no way I could get out because if I move to the left, I get hit. If I move to up and hit them, it won't kill them normally, and I'd get hit. Oh, and I'm still getting hit because I guess why? I guess someone else was throwing that. I guess it was the other chemical guy, but I didn't see him. I didn't see him turn towards me. But that's what I'm talking about. Like that kind of stuff. That balancing. It's like don't make it so it's impossible for me to win or to not get hit. Oh, I see. That was my mistake. That's great. Um, I appreciate when games make me feel like I'm the one that messed up. Oh crap. Bam. I appreciate it when games do that. You know, when it's like, all right, I could see how I could have avoided that, or I did a misstep, or it was my mistake. But what I don't like is when games surprise you with things, and that's what older games, man, like on the NES and stuff. That was like a lot of their gameplay was just surprise, surprise. There's a pit right there. Surprise! Enemy just jumped in front of you. Oh, you missed it. That's Sonic games in general. That's all Sonic games are exactly like that. I gotta get out of here. Bam. You can't hit them because they're in the middle of that island. All you could do is run. And that's why I've never liked Sonic games. Because I don't like the surprise. What is this thing? Whoa. Oh no. Ooh, that guy has health. Wait, but I'm already holding a mystery liquid. Oh, that's a hard decision. I'm gonna stick with the mystery liquid. or the health. Definitely stick with the health. It's a lot better. I've been cheesing games since day one. Anyone remember the the OG Super Mario 1-up trick? Oh yeah, with the turtle, where the turtle shell where you hit it and it's just unlimited 1-ups, dude. Yeah, I played that game so much that I found those secrets on my own. I found that secret, and I found the secret of when you could be small Mario and still have fire powers. You know that trick, right? Where you have to hit Bowser and the axe at the same exact time on a castle, like same as you are large Mario, not Fire Mario, just large Mario, and you got to hit them at exactly the same time, and then he'll turn invisible, like little transparent, and then you grab like 3 more power ups, and it turns you into small Mario with fire powers, and whenever you shoot a fireball, he turns big and small again, and yeah. I played that game so much when I was little. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the middle. Okay, this one's going to be tough. So I should probably move to my right. And I should probably move to my right again. Ooh, got him. Oh, wait. I thought I had... Ah, this thing confuses me. Whenever you go into that yellow dust, it reverses your controls. Kind of like that mushroom in Earthbound. Oh, this guy's got an armor. I'm going to wipe this guy out. I'm going to wipe them all out. There we go. Stone skin unlocked. Oh, here's the shopkeeper again. Iron Tum. Ignore all negative effects of potions. Oh, there's negative effects? Okay. Peaceful resistance. Gain armor for every 3 enemies spared. I don't want to do that. Stun and damage all enemies when you're losing your last piece of armor. I like that one. And I'm not going to leave anything up there. Quoting an infamous meme, Sonic was never good. Dude, I don't understand. I will say, like, the music in Sonic, the graphics in Sonic are so amazing. Still, even today. And, like, Sonic Mania, just on that alone, just on the music and on the visuals, it's worth playing. It really is. But even Sonic Mania being, in my opinion, the best Sonic game ever. Even I don't think it's... I think it's frustrating to play that game, man. Super frustrating. Oh, I love it when they hit each other. Bam, you're done. So as you can see, if they're targeting me, but I could kill them in that turn, I always hit them first. So it's always worth it if they're targeting me. But if I won't kill them with that hit, then it's not worth it. Then I have to try to run away. I gotta wipe all these guys out. He's just gonna move back and forth. Oh, you little... Ah, it's annoying. Yeah. Can't get this guy. Got you. Ah. I don't think I get anything for that. I just the satisfaction of killing him. Yeah. Oh, we got 4 watching. Cool. So yeah, like I said before, we're going to be streaming Astral Chain. I say we like it's like who? What, I got a mouse in my pocket or something. I'm going to be streaming Astral Chain as soon as it becomes live, which is hopefully 45 minutes. And if you guys want to join in the conversation, and I mean like actually talk with me, I could pull up a Discord and invite you guys. So let me know if you guys want to. You guys, girls, whatever. Um. All right. Bam, you're done. You're done, son. Am I still trembling? No. So I will lose that fight. Okay, how am I supposed to get this guy if he's just going to go back and forth every time? Because if I move that way, he's going to do the same thing. Oh, I think that was my chance. Oh, well, I messed it up. Moving this way. I didn't think I was going to think that much in this game, honestly. He's done. I like it, though. Hey, where's the key? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. All right. Get it together. Oh man, that's a lot of enemies. All right. And that's a very small space. A lot of enemies. Not good. Oh, wow. They all hit each other. That's awesome. I love that. Oh, man. I thought I had an extra go there. I'm definitely getting to the second boss, I think. I'm probably supposed to, like, spare those guys. Give me that key. Oh, okay. Oh, did I change the mystery liquid thing? Come on, you little sucker. There we go. No, that's not right. Oh, now I gotta get that mystery. Here we go. Cool. Should be close to the boss. Started playing Pokemon Masters last night, but got to a point it got boring for me. I don't know, man. I'll chat with you for a bit on Discord if you want. Don't you have Discord channel a while ago? Yes, yes, yes. Hold on, let me set it up. Give me one second. I haven't even tried Pokemon Masters, but I have been playing Pokemon Go. My coworker got me back into Pokemon Go. I haven't played that game in such a long time, and he's a Poke fanatic, and he got me on it again, and I've been actually having a lot of fun with Pokemon Go. Where is my Discord? Hello. All right, let me get my goofy headphones on. I need to get another pair of these small headphones. Doot, boot, doot. Wait. Hello? How do you do this? Hello? Disconnect, connect info. Here we go. Create instant invite. Give me 1 second. Don't talk yet. If you get in there, I won't be able to hear you, so just give me a second. All right. Hey,
Yo, what's up, Coloco?
what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? So not much. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to try to connect my Bluetooth.
Can you guys hear the Discord and everything fine, or I just want to make sure everything's working okay. So what is Pokemon Masters like, Junior? Like, what is it? Is it an? It's not an AR game. It's not like Pokemon Go, right? What exactly is it? What kind of game is it? Like, is it a puzzle game? Is it like a smaller version of a regular Pokemon game? I'm interested in it. I don't see me getting into another phone application game, but I don't know why I said it like that. A phone application game. Oh, cool. Jug's gonna join too. Yeah. How about these jerks that got to play Astral Chain already just because they live in Australia and other. That ain't right, man.
Hey, man, you'll get there one day.
I'll get to Australia one day.
No, you'll get to play you'll get to play early access games one day.
Oh no!
Just keep doing what you do, man.
This is not early access. This is people that just live in a different country. They got to play Astral Chain already.
Oh, yeah, because of the time zone difference.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's what that's about. I'm more jealous of their GPS location than their status on.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Jugs?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Not much. Just chilling. Just happy that I got the day off tomorrow, so I can at least play some Astral
Dude,
Chain.
I did too.
Thank God
Me
for Labor Day
three.
weekend.
Yeah, man. But yeah, let's see. Did Junior say anything about Pokemon? Do you guys know what Pokemon Masters is like?
I downloaded it. I just haven't touched it at all because
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
so busy all day.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it personally.
I think it's more akin to like an actual Pokemon, like a traditional RPG type
Really?
Pokemon game. But I haven't fully seen the gameplay myself, so I'm probably just talking out of my ass at this point.
Oh, okay. I'd be surprised if they how am I getting out of here? Oh, I'd be surprised if they would release something like that. But I mean, dude, Pokemon Go still makes them so much money. It's so
Yeah, I know.
ridiculous.
You know, funny thing about Pokemon Go, that actually got me into losing weight a lot, losing weight when playing that game.
Oh, for sure. It gets you in shape, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this is coming from a time when I just graduated from college, right? And once that game came out, I was like, you know what? This is actually the perfect time to be losing weight. I dropped like 30 pounds at that point. I was like, oh, damn.
It's not just that. It like when Pokemon Go came out, it like the whole world was happy for a few days. You remember that? Like Like,
Yeah, I
they-
remember that. Like everybody had a reason to go out for some strange reason, and because of Pokemon Go.
yeah, like at that point, my son was like, I don't know, 6 months or something. He was still like really small.
Oh
So
wow,
me and my wife would go out at like 2 o'clock in the morning. We'd be like going to gas stations and stuff and like playing. And
2 o'clock in the
we see
morning.
yes, and we see people and he's like knocked out in his baby seat. And we see people
Uh-huh.
all the time. This was all the time at night, like just driving around. I'm like, yep, they're playing Pokemon. Everybody's playing Pokemon Go. It was insane, man.
Jesus Christ!
I've
I mean, I
never
can't.
seen something like that before, as far as games. Like I,
Mhm.
I
I mean,
think,
well,
yeah.
I'm sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
No. I think it's like the biggest phenomenon in any kind of video game that's ever happened.
Yeah, I mean, I live in New York City, so of course, when you go down Central Park during that time, at least you're seeing
Oh
people looking down on their
man,
phones, looking down. I was like, oh, you're probably playing Pokemon Go or something. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
meeting
And
some of the most
I'm sure you,
people do that too.
yeah, and I'm sure it's so easy over there, right? If you live
Yeah,
in the city,
yeah, like I literally live within the 5 boroughs.
like me and my wife were talking about, like, man, what must New York City look like as far as like raids and like
Oh
Pokestops and
my God,
stuff.
they're like the biggest things. Like whenever a big event happens, there's like a huge crowd of people like congregating at a certain point, and to be like, oh, let's take over this place. Be like, Team Valor, gather up over here. There's like many Facebook groups here
Oh my,
related to that in New York
it's
City
like
when it comes
the
to.
it's like the Bloods and the Crips. It's like the
Oh
Bloods and
hell
the
yeah, it
Crips.
is. And if you include the yellow as the Latin Kings.
The Latin Kings. I can't get out of here.
I know, but there are some people that I met that actually took this thing very seriously. I was like, whoa, it's just a game though.
It's just a game. Calm down.
Yeah,
And
sure.
it's,
I might be Team Mystic, but sure. I mean, we can still be friends if you're Team
yeah,
Valor now. I mean, that's
dude. Can you imagine having a police record because of Pokemon Go? A police record because he played it
that's
because you got mad
ridiculous.
at someone playing a game.
Yeah, I know. Be like local so and so arrested for assaulting a person because he was a different team in
Yeah,
Pokemon Go. He's gonna be see that all over New York one. That's the
yeah.
news report we get over
It's
here.
Yeah, it's still crazy. It's still so insane. Like I live in a small town, man. You wouldn't think in a. I mean, it's relatively small. There may be like 150,000 people here in this city, which is small. And you wouldn't believe, like, when you do a raid or something, and
Uh-huh.
there's a Discord. We have a Discord for our town, and it's filled with people. And every time there's a raid, there's like 20 people there all the time. And it's like,
Holy crap.
even now, like, this is insane. I can only imagine for bigger cities.
Yeah, it's enough for this introvert like me to be meeting new people at this point. Not that I met new people when I was in college or something. Instead, it's hard for
Yeah.
me to be talking to people sometimes. But this kind of like opened me up a bit somehow.
Yeah, it's
Oh
it's
yeah.
it's really. Do you play it a lot?
Used to, but now I don't anymore because of course I work.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean, I mostly take the train to work a lot, so I barely.
Where do you live, Trizzy? Where do you live again?
So I live in upstate New York.
Oh, okay, another New Yorker. Wow.
Yeah, anything above New York City, I guess, is considered upstate. But no, and
I'm victim to that.
So
I'm pretty sure that I think a lot of people are still playing it. I actually live kind of near a library, and every day after work, I go home and I see people crowded around this library with their cell phones, and
it's
I'm
gotta
pretty
be it.
sure they're still playing Pokemon Go because I don't know of any other cell phone game at this point. Maybe Harry Potter. I don't know.
There's
Oh yeah, I know
Um,
about that one. Yeah.
There's also like a Jurassic Park one that's pretty popular, but it's not nearly as good as Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Go is just a well-known brand. Of course, people are going to be latching out to it as soon as
Yeah.
possible compared to the other games that Niantic makes.
Oh, and wait till they come out with like a new generation of Pokemon. That's when it blows up again. Like that's
Yeah,
the one
I
thing
know,
I
people-
kind of when it initially launched. One of the reasons why I kind of stopped playing is because there was only the original Pokemon, which it's fine, but then you kind of get bored really quick. But now since I skipped such a long time, there's literally like up to Generation 4 now. So there's like 400 and something Pokemon now. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
enough to make Pokemon Sword and Shield jealous because of the amount of Pokemon it has.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't talk about that here. No, no. I, I don't mind the whole like you can't transfer your old Pokemon. People make it a big deal, you know.
I
I
mean, I don't mind it either.
Yeah, you you can't. It's something they cannot sustain forever. It's crazy to think that, you know.
And you see these people getting into arguments like they thinking that they're game developers and armchair game developers, I like to
Uh-huh.
call it, be like they could be coding all 700 Pokemon and just like texturizing them and uploading them into the game. It was like it's
Right.
not that easy.
But even then, you know, like I don't I don't think it's all just that. Like
Hmm.
I think it's also a decision that they made because it's like this forces people to appreciate the Pokemon in that game. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
a lot of people would just they don't even care about those Pokemon and just want to bring the ones that they already had and have always played with that team or whatever. This forces you to appreciate all the different types of Pokemon that they made, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like appreciate the new stuff. You know, just don't get
Yeah.
so hung up with the old stuff. Like there's
Yeah,
something
I
to
mean,
that.
it's pretty awesome that you get to see probably like Onyx and like the new generations, but losses have to be Pokemon has to be cut during that time, and I wouldn't mind at that point. I mean, I used to be a competitive Pokemon gamer, believe it or not, right? So,
On what? On
for most of from Emerald till basically around when X and Y came out. After that, I
wow.
stopped. But going into the competitive aspect about that whole thing, it basically creates a whole new type of meta where people could be experimenting with the different Pokemon there rather just the ones that are from the entire generations
Yeah.
of the past. So people could be creating new teams, be like, oh, instead of like, a Conkeldurr in the first turn, you could probably start off with like, I don't know, I'm probably by example, a Steelix on the first turn because yada yada yada. Probably be like, oh, this meta has been changing now. Where new strategies can be made out of that.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. That's another reason. I mean, there's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of good reasons to not include the, you know, all the I just don't think people should get all hung up on that and think like, "Oh, and then just like start nitpicking little things like, "Oh, the graphics aren't like you know, for a game that's not
I
even
mean, it's
out
the
yet."
Switch. What do you expect? I mean, it's the Switch. I mean,
It's a
it's not going to be the
Switch. Yeah.
yeah, it's not going to be the most graphically power horse of a system, yeah, unless you
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know why people were complaining about that, but then again, they're probably saying, but like, oh, but Breath of the Wild was probably graphically good, but then again, it's
It's also
playing at a
like kind of
playing at a
barren.
yeah, not a lot going on. To say, well, then again, it's kind of like part of the theme of the game that is barren. Be like, oh,
Yeah.
Ganon desecrated everything, of course, but still, I mean, you kind of
Yeah,
expect like you'd expect some sort of population to be walking around there, like in the many enclaves that you're given within the game.
yeah, and you know, I don't say that as a bad thing because it's barren. There's just a fact that it's barren, you know. But like,
It's barren for an aesthetic reason.
yeah, for an aesthetic reason,
Hmm.
and also it's just that's just the way it is. So like, you know, you can't expect. I mean, I guess technically, if you wanted to, I guess you still could do Zelda-like graphics and still have like maybe always like one or two Pokemon running around in the wild. You know, but
Hmm.
again, we don't even know what it actually looks like. Maybe it will look as good as Zelda, or even better. But we don't know. We don't have the finished product in front of our eyes. We're not playing the finished product. You know, it's a lot of people are just
Yeah,
jumping to conclusions, man. I don't know what
Well,
to do,
plus
man.
Nintendo also has a history of their games always look better right before release. You know, they always when they first
that's a good
show
point,
them,
actually. Yeah.
they look kind of rough, but then they like Nintendo just they put their shine on it. They polish it. I mean, look at Luigi's Mansion, for example, from the first trailer to what we saw. What was it at E3? I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It looks really good. It looks a lot better.
Hmm. And you'd be seeing, like I said, the armchair developers be like, but what's going on with this game? The lighting seems off and all that. I was like,
Yeah, it's
relax.
like
Nintendo's gonna put their
relax.
own. I was like, Nintendo's gonna put their own spit shine on it. Just wait. Wait until like late,
Right.
close to release date. It's gonna get better. I mean, look at Damon X Machina.
Exactly.
The
They're still working on it.
hmm
Yeah,
And plus, the developers at Daemon X Machina actually took the advice of many people and actually improved on the game compared to the last demo, which turned a lot of people off.
yeah. I think the one thing with Daemon X Machina that kind of got me a little bit. I don't know if that's changed or not, but like, is it fabulous? What is the
Marvelous.
marvelous? They kind of like copy. They struck OJ's channel or something for
Uh
making a
huh.
video on that. Like that's so dumb. Like he's one
Yeah,
of
I
the only
know.
ones that's hyping it up, and you're gonna strike his channel. Like
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what they're
But
thinking, man.
and he's the one that makes a living out of it. But someone like me, I could just hype it up, but even then, it wouldn't matter to me. But someone like OJ gets affected by that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and that's what I'm like. You know, I don't know if they've changed or not, but that kind of got me. And already, I mean, like Astral Chain is kind of like. I'm sorry to say it, but Astral Chain just kind of looks like a better Daemon X Machina.
Oh
Just
my
like
god, they're two completely different genres.
No, they are, but they have the similar art styles. You know,
Uh huh.
like it's just it's
Almost cell shaded. You're talking about?
Yeah, yeah, like cell shaded. Also, it's two different genres, but it's very similar. Action, JRPG,
Hmm.
like not JRPG, but anime kind of games. You know, and they're
Yeah.
coming out so close to each other that it's like sometimes when you play a game like that, you don't want like, and you put so much time into it, you want to like clean the palette and play something else completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, if
Yeah,
a
I get
lot
what
of
you mean.
people, if everybody's gonna play Astral Chain, then people are like, yeah, I could get Daemon X Machina, or I could get Dragon Quest 11, or I could
Hmm.
get one of the other many games coming out. So, you know, knowing
It's just
that,
sad that.
yeah,
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, but it's just
no,
sad
no,
that Daemon X Machina is smushed in between like many other good games that are coming out between that window
it is.
too.
It is. It is. I'm surprised that it's taken them this long because they had a demo. When was the demo? Was it last year or
Nah,
was
they
it?
pretty much. Oh, I think it was early in the year actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But didn't they announce it? When did they announce Daemon X Machina? I thought it was a. I thought it's been a
Yeah, it was
while.
last. It was last year or two maybe.
I think I broke this game.
I'm
I
looking at.
can't,
Yeah.
I can't do anything. I'm going around in circles. What am I doing here?
Yeah, I'm just seeing, like, what are you doing, my guy?
I broke it. It's broken. Am I doing
Oh my
something
god.
wrong? Oh, I just ate my only potion I had. Great.
What
I
is
mean,
that? What square that looks like it has a crack or something
The crack
on
on it, it's nothing. It's
it? Yeah.
oh, it's where she lands. It's where she lands on it.
oh, all right.
It's where you start it.
Oh,
But it's other than that, I'm completely stuck. There's nothing
Oh
here.
my god, that's a game-breaking bug right there.
Yeah, that sucks. I guess I
Yo,
just gotta
clip
quit.
this, clip this.
That sucks. That's not good. Oh, you know this is
uh
cool. It's a roguelite, but you see on the left here, that's where you begin. And
huh.
after you beat the boss, then you start off from this point. So you don't have to, do the
All
first.
right.
So I like those kind of roguelites that kind of give you, like a certain checkpoints where you don't have to start from way the beginning. But
Yeah.
still, this is broken. I don't want to play this anymore. Play something else.
Yeah, that just killed that just killed whatever feeling you have with this game right
Yeah.
just now.
All right. Let me see. Let's go. Oh, come on.
I just heard that they recently patched Rad also.
Oh, let me try
oh,
that out.
s-
Yes.
Yeah, I was reading
yeah.
some.
Speaking of Rad, I watched your review on it. Um, and I don't like you said it was like really difficult, but
Mm-hmm.
what's your recommendation? I've had my eye on this game for a long time, so I'm really glad that you streamed it.
It's okay. It's really difficult, and I don't mind the difficulty. I think what really frustrated me was getting so far in the game and having it slow down so much that I died because of it, and that's what really frustrated me. I was like, because I don't mind like a game being so difficult that you know, out of like 100 runs, you get the one run because then you feel amazing when you do it, right?
Hmm.
Um, yeah.
I guess it's because they probably. Well, then again, I don't know what's in the mind of a developer. Probably all the calculations that go into making a game like this and all the coding probably must have overloaded it or something and probably causing all the slowdown.
I think
You might
so, but I think
mentioned it.
so because there's so many dynamic changes to this game that this game does.
Mhm.
It's very cool, man. Very unique, and it's just. I think a lot of people are just kind of like. I saw a couple reviews. I don't like looking at reviews at all, but I just wanted to see a couple reviews after I made mine. I don't
Mhm.
like looking at any reviews when I'm in my review mode, only because I don't want to take any ideas from anybody, even like subconsciously. You know what I'm saying? Like where you're
Yeah.
like, oh, that was cool, and then even without thinking it, maybe you forget about that, and then later on you're writing the review, and then you're like, you use that, anything, an inflection, a sentence, anything. So I don't like looking at reviews normally, but I was very curious to see how people felt about this game.
Mhm.
And I saw a couple
Pretty
reviews,
good.
and honestly, I don't think people played through all the way. I don't even think they tried, because I didn't see any reviews that said like what I was experiencing later on in the game. It took me 30 hours to get there or close to it, and I think that's
Uh-huh.
why people didn't get that far. And also
Is
because
this with only the Switch version, or this with other versions?
I only saw the reviews on the Switch version.
Uh-huh.
So that's all I know. Hold on, I'll always buy one of these little save discs, or not
Mhm.
save disc. So you
Because
can. So what I'm doing right
yeah.
here, just to explain, so you pick up money, which are tapes throughout the levels. When you
Uh-huh.
complete levels, you get back to the town and you get to deposit your tapes. So at least you have a little bank of tapes, where like if you
Yeah.
die, you don't lose them all, and you could use them to spend on items. You know, so that's good, and
So
that's
it's sort of
okay.
like so it's sort of like Majora's Mask, where you store your rupees in a bank, and when you travel back
Yes.
in time, you don't lose it.
Yes. Yeah. I almost forgot about
Gotcha.
that. Majora's Mask did that. I haven't played Majora's Mask since it came out on the 64, man.
I still play it to this day, actually.
It's a great game. It's really good.
Yeah, it is. It's just so hard without a walkthrough to know where you're doing in the game.
Yeah. But to answer your question, Trizzy, if they fix the performance, it's worth it. It's a frustrating time, but it's worth it. $20 because it's just a lot of fun. Even if it's so difficult, but they really need to put in a difficulty mode, is what they need to do, because they don't have anything like that.
Isn't roguelikes on a sliding scale difficulty depending on how well you play or something?
No, I don't think so.
No, you don't think so?
You know.
Hmm. That's what I always thought, that roguelikes were like that. The game gets harder no matter what. That's on a sliding scale difficulty. Like it adapts to what you play.
Oh, that would be that would have to be pretty dynamic. But that would be really cool if they did
Yeah.
something like that. But it there may be systems set in place that kind of like, you know, certain things that you get to in the game that might adjust. But as far as like on the fly adjusting, that would be pretty difficult. But that would
Yeah,
be
that would actually, now that
that'd
you think
be
about it.
awesome. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah,
I actually thought about getting.
Yeah.
I actually thought about getting this game on PC because that what you said about the Switch version kind of deterred me a bit, honestly.
Yeah. The graphics still look a little rough, I have to admit.
Yeah.
You see how
But then again, you're getting what you play for on the Switch. That's the thing. That's a compensation you gotta take.
Yeah, but it's what a lot of people. It's what about Nintendo said, Brandon. It's like, even games like Diablo 3, you know, don't have a problem and run really well on the Switch. And
Yeah, and even games, even Dragon Quest out of all games is running well on the
it's
Switch.
running really well on the Switch. So
I mean, that demo was amazing in general. I mean, I already beat the game, so I already know what happens.
you played it on what, on PS4?
Yeah, PS4
Yeah.
sunk 100 hours in that game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but you can tell that some parts of the game, like later on in the game, becomes somewhat of a grind fest. That's a little bit of a gripe I have about that game.
That's Dragon Quest, dude. That's all it's always been, man. That's what, like, I played the last Dragon Quest that I played before this one was Dragon Quest 7 for the 3DS, and I gotta say it was painful. It was painful.
7. Which one was that?
That's the one where I remember it faintly, because I played it when it first came out on the 3DS like 3 years ago. And it's the one where you go to different, I believe, different times in history. And
that one. All right.
Yeah, you also meet like a bunch of different races of people, which I really, that game was really cool. Is the translation that they did in that game, like every town has like an accent.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I really like that. Like
The little tidbits like that too.
Yeah. but it was such
Because
a
the one
grind
that I
fest.
played on 3DS was 8.
I never played 8. Is 8 good?
Oh yeah, it's like the one that everybody knows since it's it's out during the PS2 times.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, hey, let me pick that up. I remember that game. Let me pick that up.
That's the main guy in Hero, right? For Smash Brothers, that's 8.
No, that's Dragon Quest 11. That's the current Dragon
Oh,
Quest
that's the
character, the
current one.
Luminary.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
the
he's
one
in
with the
there too.
bandana. The one with the bandana is the one for
Okay, the
Dragon
one
Quest
with.
8.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The one that looks like Goku.
Yeah. So you can kind of jump in these pools. If you jump out real quick, you won't get hurt. But if you stay in there
Mhm.
just a second longer, you'll get hurt.
Oh wow. So wait, is this game like a post-apocalyptic type thing? From what I'm seeing.
It's a post-apocalyptic.
Post-apocalyptic. Okay.
Apocalypses. So
So what is it
ridiculous.
like Evangelion that the second and third impact just happened?
Yeah. Um,
Wow, that's an old anime. Now that you think about it, thank God I'm watching that thing on Netflix again, so I can relive my childhood.
yeah, I've watched a few episodes when I was younger, but I wasn't really into mecha anime. The only mecha anime I liked was Gundam Wing.
Oh yeah,
Oh
the
my
best
gosh.
one. Yeah,
So
Oh
good.
yeah.
Gundam Wing was so good. The music was so like.
especially Endless Waltz. That movie is just perfect.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie, but I've been meaning to get back into Gundam Wing. I gotta watch that series again because I remember really enjoying it.
Yeah, it was pretty good for what it was.
Yeah.
Even though it's technically not part of the Gundam canon. Funny thing about that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know too much about the Gundam other than I really liked Gundam Wing, but
Yeah, it's a big rabbit hole that I don't recommend anybody unless you really are that dedicated to enter it.
you're like no, it's not worth getting into.
Yeah, unless you really want to, because some of the parts of the story they leave very vague that you have to piece for yourself in order to piece it together to know which parts of the story fit well with each other. And it was like, no, not the same.
It's all anime. It's not none of it's manga too, or like
Some of it, a lot of it is anime, but some of it is manga.
yeah.
Like you got the movies, you got the the television series, you got the spin-offs.
Oh, Endless Waltz. That was an awesome movie.
Yeah, especially the ending music for that one.
I gotta watch it now. Now you guys are convincing me to go watch this.
Did either of you play that Gundam game that was on the Dreamcast? I can't remember the name of it now, but I
I
used
never
to
grew up
own
with
it.
the
But it was,
Dreamcast, honestly.
oh no. What
Wait.
about you, Coloco? Did
Wait.
you
Wait, it said something. Just because you said that, something kind of like. Hold on a second. Gundam game.
Now I hear the typing. He's looking it up.
it takes place in Australia or something like that. I'm
making me curious
blanking
now.
on the name right now.
Gundam Battle Online. It's like an online game.
No, not that.
Side story, 00079.
Yeah, I think it might be Side Story.
Yes. Yep.
I think I heard about it, but no, I never played it.
Oh, that game was fantastic.
Looking at it from the outside perspective, it looks like a lot like MechWarrior. If you guys ever heard of that game.
Yeah, it played very much like MechWarrior as well.
Huh.
See, MechWarrior, that game was my childhood, so I could probably associate with this game if I could actually buy a Dreamcast and buy a copy of this game because a lot of Dreamcast games are expensive.
Yeah, there's.
Oh, it's really cool too. It played a lot like MechWarrior, but then one really cool mechanic about this game is when you got close to an enemy, you would automatically draw out your beam saber. And then you'd go into close quarters combat, and it was really fun.
That's amazing, actually.
I've been ignoring the chat. Sorry, guys. Whoever's talking on the chat. Oh, Junior had to go. Oh, I'm sorry, man. So I have been
30 minutes
completely.
later.
I just noticed it.
Well, there's battles, but it's weird because you don't get to choose Pokemon. You get a Pikachu, and you max at level 30, which I already did. Junior's like on it, man. There are 2 trainers that join you against 3 others. Mario Odyssey was also looking a bit lackluster at first, and then they released those new screens and the new trailer with all the polish on it. That's right. I remember that. People just need to chill and wait. I'm excited for Demon X Machina. Oh, Stitch is on it. He's on the hype train.
I mean, I'm a big fan of the Armor Core series, so this rings to me a lot. The Daemon X Machina.
Yeah.
Well, any mecha in general. I'm just a big fan.
Yeah, I liked Demon X Machina demo. The only thing I didn't like about it was the targeting. I think at like one point in the demo, you're fighting this like really huge boss, and I really just wanted to target the legs, but the
Hmm.
targeting was everywhere. I couldn't choose like where I wanted to target.
I think
So
I think there was a
hopefully they
toggle
fix that.
option. I think there was a toggle option, I believe.
There
They could
could
remove
have
auto
been.
aim.
I didn't notice if I don't think I played enough of it to notice that. I played like a couple hours. I thought it was solid. I didn't think it was anything like, oh, this is amazing. Like, I didn't think anything like that, but I thought, it's pretty good. Which is not really. I don't think it's the kind of reaction that that they're shooting for. But
At least they asked the players to think what their opinion is about the game.
yeah, oh, that's awesome. That's really cool.
They get props for them for that though,
Yeah,
because a lot of
Absolutely.
companies don't do that. As a matter of fact, most companies don't do that.
no, they don't. They don't care.
Yeah, they just care. Be like, we want to do it our way, and we'll release it like
Right.
that.
You know who's like that a little bit, and I love them, but Nintendo's like that a little bit. Nintendo's
Yeah.
just kind of like, we know what's better, trust us, and a lot of times they're right, but a lot of times they're wrong.
Yeah,
That's-
when they mess up, they mess up pretty badly.
Yeah, but then a lot of times you're like, well, what are you doing? That's gonna suck, and then you play it, you're like, no, this is actually really good. I see what they were trying to do.
Hmm.
So it could be good, but ultimately you always want to try to listen to your fan base.
Well, then again, one time that Nintendo failed. I mean, there was Star Fox Zero. That was that one situation.
That was horrible.
Yeah, as a Star Fox
Anybody
fan, that
defends
killed me.
Star Fox, man, Zero, and I love Star Fox, but anybody that defends Star Fox Zero, there's no reason to. It's
I mean-
just
Yeah, it was just like, how are you defending this?
yeah. The staple of Nintendo games has always been ease of play. Ease
Yeah.
of play. Like you're supposed to pick it up and just be like, this is fun, and just start playing. Not like, wait a minute, I'm confused. I have to get used to it. And then maybe 3 or 4 hours later, or 5 hours later, thinking like, oh, okay, I'm starting to get used to it. No, that's not the way things should be.
Yeah, they expect me to play like Cross-eyed or something when playing that game.
I don't get it. It's a game made for Tin Shin Han, the only person that game is made for. Because he has three eyes. He can keep one eye in focus and then 2 eyes.
Oh
That's
my
it.
god! It's made for BB eyes. If you ever heard of that character from Dick Tracy,
No.
you know the one with those eyes that they're everywhere. That's what it's made for.
There's a guy like that in Dick Tracy with a bunch of eyes?
No, not with a bunch of eyes, but like his eyes are just like moving everywhere,
Oh.
like it's
Oh,
some sort of a
man.
glass eye or something.
Dude, I remember loving that movie when I was a little kid. Dick Tracy?
No, I'm actually talking about the cartoons.
Oh.
Oh.
There was cartoons?
Yeah, there was.
I didn't know anything about that, man.
Yeah.
I saw the movie when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I think of the cartoons. Here's the thing, people think that I'm actually older than what with the shows that I tell them that I watched. I was like, man, you seem older than what you think. I was like, no, I'm actually 25.
Oh, wow.
I just got an old soul, as some people like to
Yeah.
say.
I can appreciate the old stuff, man. The old art. Oh, dude, this sucks. When you don't have a ranged attack, these guys are really tough. These little.
Oh yeah, I can
creatures.
see it right now.
You
Ooh,
gotta,
that looks rough.
Stick and move. Stick, move. Ah, timed it wrong. Timed it wrong again.
Yeah, that's definitely rough. You got this, man. You got this.
There we go. Mutation.
Oh yeah, that's another thing about this game. You get mutations also.
Yeah. Yeah, the other one is.
Yeah, as you. Go ahead, Koloko. Sorry,
oh no,
man.
I was gonna say, the part mutation is what I was talking about, where it's a passive So if you look at the bottom, on the bottom in the middle there, those are my passive mutations. And then on the left are my mutations that are active that are actually abilities.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as you defeat enemies, I guess you get a random mutation. It's randomized.
Yes. Yeah.
To some degree, I think, if I remember from the treehouse, I think you can kill certain enemies if you want a mutation type. Is that true? Like if you
Oh, I don't
want
know.
like a fire mutation, like I guess you can
Kill fire
kill certain
enemies. I never
enemies.
thought about that. It would make sense,
But
but you know that's one thing also that I didn't even get to that in the review, and that's that this game is so cryptic, man. Like, I could appreciate when they're I could appreciate vagueness like in Breath of the Wild, you know, where it just kind of
Mhm.
like puts you out in the world, lets you do whatever you want. But this game is there's things that you need to know to survive, and they
Mhm.
don't tell you. You know, for example, like simple controls, like if you press L, you can roll. I mean, if you don't tell me that, I'm not gonna try to do it. Like because I'm already just jumping and shooting. I'm not thinking about a roll, but the roll is so essential for you to be able to survive, and that's not something they even talk about. And there's
Uh-huh.
a lot of little details like that they don't tell you, and that you kind of just like figure it out like 10, 11 hours in. You're like, oh, well, that makes everything easier. You know, it's like this game's already tough as it is. Like they need to be a little more, you know. I don't know.
Oh, please, nothing is tough until you play Sekiro.
Sekiro. Oh shit, the one ninja game. I've never played it.
Yeah, that's made by the same guys that made Dark Souls, except it's a lot harder than Dark Souls.
Is it? This looks a lot worse than before, I think.
Oh my god, I see the frame rate. Holy frame rate, Jesus.
This looks worse than before. This is only the second level. It just I don't understand why it gets worse as the levels as you know as you go on. So
Wait, I'm seeing on the stream right here that it looks actually pretty fun, decent right here. I mean,
does it?
yeah, it looks pretty decent on my end. Doesn't look like the frames are dropping the game.
But the resolution. Oh my goodness.
Wait, the resolution dropped?
Yeah, it's
Well,
especially
I
when
can't
there's like
pronounce resolution. There we go.
resolution. Yeah, it drops when see if I can get it. Yeah, right there. It's dropping bad. When there's that effect when you hit them, when there's more than one enemy at a time, or even a single
Oh, I
enemy.
see. Yeah, I see it. I
Yeah.
see it a bit. The stream is a bit delayed compared to what we're talking in Discord, so it's kind of hard to see
okay,
a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I saw the little bit of dip in frame rate that you're talking about too.
And I never saw this in World 1 2. This has always been 3 1, maybe at the end of oh no. 3-1 or maybe at the end of like 2-2 is when I've seen it. This is just 1-2. So it goes like 1-1, 1-2, 2-1, 2-2, 3-1, 3-2. I found out today that it only has 6 levels.
All right.
You can see it drop occasionally in some of the footage in your review as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And there was the one portion that I put on there that was pretty bad. And that's the thing, man. Just don't release that game. Just if you know it's that bad on the system, and you don't even acknowledge it, just at least if you're gonna do it, at least acknowledge it. Don't do it, you know. But if you're gonna do it, acknowledge it, and have a fix and have a plan. But like they put out this update today, and I didn't see anything on their forum. They didn't talk about it anywhere that they were putting this update out. So yeah, right now the score still stands. It's just the only reason it gets a 6 is because it's the ideas and
The concept behind it
yeah,
too.
the concept is so cool, man.
A post-apocalyptic world. What are the odds of that of a game ever making something like that?
I just like the mutations. Wait, what time is it? Oh, 4 minutes.
4 minutes, guys. I'm not getting the digital version sadly, but I'm getting the physical version because
When are you getting it?
I'm getting it through Amazon. Actually, it's coming to the mail. Yeah. So hopefully, by the time I wake up, hopefully it's probably gonna be in the mailbox.
Nice. And Trizzy?
Yeah, I'm getting it later on today at some point. I took the day off, just
Yeah.
so at some point I'm gonna get up and I'm probably gonna go get it from like Best Buy or something.
Be careful
That's
because
why
some
I almost don't know if I want to watch your stream, man, because I almost kind of don't want to.
Don't want to ruin it? Hey, I wouldn't blame you, man.
Yeah.
I'll probably just minimize the stream while we just hang out in the Discord.
And I'm like, oh, you guys. You're like, oh, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, no, don't tell me, don't tell me.
So,
You
oh
can
yeah, one more thing about this game is, I will say the lore is pretty cool. Like what you saw me do over here, and you guys have probably seen a delay, but this little thing when I accessed here, it actually gives you a bit of the lore. So if you go to your notebook.
Oh, that terminal you're talking about? I see it right
Yeah,
now.
here it is. It gives you like basically the lore right here. You see all this stuff?
Yeah.
This is stuff that I've unlocked using those machines.
Someone's gonna be making a lore video about this game somewhere.
I mean, if it gets popular, but if they don't fix the problems it has, I don't. This is the time to do it, you know.
Yeah.
All right, I think. Oh, we got a couple minutes. Yeah, I think the Switch has gotten me to appreciate more smaller games like indie games.
Yeah.
Way more than before, man.
I mean, then again, I'm not that much of an indie person myself, but there's some good indie games that caught my interest a couple of times.
Yeah.
That was like, let me try these out. Expand my palette a bit. It's
Yeah.
like there's nothing wrong with trying out different genres of games as long as you know it's going to be good in the end.
Oh yeah, and the good thing about indies is that you can have a really good time and then just jump on another game quickly because indie games are naturally they're smaller games.
Yeah.
They're not that time consuming, so it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I mean, there's this. Oh, let me see what indie game I've been playing lately. I got my Switch right in front of me, actually. Let me see. While I'm browsing right here, there's this one indie game that I've been playing that's called. Okay, find it. Well, there's two actually. There's Steam World Quest and what's it called? I can't find the game. Kuso, that's another game.
Which one?
Kuso, that's another game.
Crusoe?
Yeah, Kuso.
Crusoe.
It's basically like a 8-bit It's basically a Atari graphics type platformer, and basically that you're able to create like mini checkpoints. It's kind of like it's like a GIMP version of Super Meat Boy that you basically checkpoints, right? And those checkpoints, whenever you die, you revive at that checkpoint you just lay down. It's kind of, and plus the music is pretty banging too.
So you can make your own checkpoints?
Yeah, you can make your own checkpoints, and like let's just say that you die at a certain trap or something, you spawn back at that checkpoint that you lay down.
Yeah. So you can use them strategically.
Yeah, you can use them strategically or cheese your way through.
Or cheese your way. I like that. I love it when games bring something fresh like that, something new.
And it's not that expensive the last time I paid it.
Are you limited with how many checkpoints you can?
Yeah, you actually are kind of limited though until you go to the next. I believe until the next. Wait, no. You're actually unlimited actually with those checkpoints. Remembering now. All
right, guys.
The time has come.
What? What do you mean I can't play it yet?
No! It's 12:01. What the hell?
World War III started.
No! Does that mean
it's running on freaking West Coast time?
I don't know. Does that mean it's 3:00 in the morning? Oh.
Is it is because it's 9 o'clock at night over in West Coast?
That's what it is. So I would have to wait another 3 hours to play this game, which I'm not doing.
That's no, that can't be right. That's shitty.
Hold up. I mean, there's got to be a set time where they usually unlock it.
That's
too.
got to be it. It's got to be 3 o'clock in the morning. Let me see. Is anybody else playing it? Let me look on the. On
Yeah,
Twitter.
Stitched is like give it 15 more minutes.
Oh, give it 15. Okay.
Yeah, probably give it like 15 minutes if anything.
Oh, hey, you know what? Let's get hyped. Let's play some. Let's play a music game.
And what music game we're talking about?
Sonic. I just downloaded. It was like $1, man. If you haven't downloaded this game, get it. It's like $1. It's normally $30.
Is it one of those touchscreen music games that there's a lot on the Switch?
It is, but it's also you could play with a controller.
All right, because games like Vogue's, you only play with touchscreen.
Oh no, they added controllers option too.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they added it. Yeah, it's pretty good too.
Oh wow. I should hop back on that.
Congo Louie in the chat says that it's working for them now.
Oh, okay. Just
I guess
launched it.
probably
It's
because-
working for you. What the? Okay, wait. Let me maybe restart it.
Maybe it's a server thing. Now that you think about it, too.
Let me restart it. Wait. I can't restart it from here, can I?
Yeah, Congo, where you at right now?
What's up, Zilla? What's going on, man?
Oh, he's in New York. Also,
You're in New York? All right. Maybe if I put my console in sleep mode.
I mean, if I remember correctly, Coloco, you're East Coast also, right? Too?
Yeah. Florida.
All right.
Yeah, just ready for this hurricane.
Oh no! Jesus Christ! That didn't it just turn Cat 5 or something?
They saying it's gonna turn to Cat 4. It's not working. Let me try restarting the console, but I think for that I can't restart it from here, right?
It might be a server thing now that you think about it, because remember when Joker came out for Smash and people were like waiting on the lines in order to actually download the thing?
Oh, maybe
You can.
Zilla's asking for a Discord link, by the way.
Oh, Discord link. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to restart it. I'm gonna try to restart my Switch. 1 second.
Yo, Zilla.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey, what's up?
You.
I glanced at my phone while I was watching The Good Place, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yo, thank God I'm getting my thing physical, because situations like this.
For real.
Server issues and all that. You never know that when Nintendo's gonna get their all server shut down because people are downloading the game at the same. So many people are downloading the game at the same time.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, I preloaded mine. I don't know if it's like fully downloaded, but I know I preloaded mine.
Oh, all right. See?
Yeah, I had it been sitting on my home screen for a month.
Wow, that long.
hmm I'm waiting for it because I got the vouchers.
Oh, you took advantage of those.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for because they have it timed out or whatever. So whenever I'm waiting for Luigi Mansion 3 to pop up, so I can just download that one too.
Oh, all right. See?
I think you like save like $20 or something.
Yeah, I think it is $20.
Wait. Saving $20. What?
Mm.
Who's saving
When you
$20?
when you buy the vouchers.
Oh yeah, but I think they took that off already.
No, I just bought mine a month ago.
Oh, snap.
Whoa, snap.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
Error. No, I'm kidding. I'm not putting that curse on anybody.
Switch crashed.
Yeah, but you gotta go to the eShop to get the vouchers.
Wait, ZLCR.
Oh, so this is the way how the game starts. Oh yeah, this is the I saw the game explain video how that works a bit.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that.
Look at that.
Nintendo.
I'm so happy that platinum. I'm so happy that Nintendo takes platinum under their wing a bit.
This looks so good.
Prime core fully seated. Activity levels at 35.72, 36.18.
Yeah, Game Explain posted video about the intro bit.
Yeah, I was gonna start to watch it, and I was like, nope, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay, I said to myself, let me at least watch the intro. Let me at least watch the intro, and then it was like, oh, after that, I'll just stop.
Mhm. Nice curls, bro.
Enough to make it to every minute I'm jealous.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
He's having a moment right here. Coloco's having a moment. Platos is a blade from Xenogears, from Xenoblade.
Yeah, look at those particle effects.
Mhm. Mhm. I'm kind of glad I can't hear the sound.
Yeah, me neither.
Mhm.
You guys want it louder?
No.
No. We're good.
Because I
No,
don't
like
want
the
to.
sound for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I actually play the game, I can feel what I'm watching.
Feel what you're feeling, Andrew.
Mhm.
That dude looks like Commissioner Gordon from
From Gotham.
Christopher Nolan's Batman.
Oh, all right.
Me out of her. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, he breaking out.
You will bend to my will.
These chains mean nothing to me. So I've been watching as much little lore as I can, but what I'm getting is that these chains bind these guys from whoever the bad guys are in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a different dimension.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what they were talking about at the very beginning when it was first.
Oh, shit. He broke out.
Oh, this
Close
dude got nerves
call.
of steel. That dude got nerves of steel.
He didn't blink.
And that was me right there. I'll be falling to the floor.
Pissing myself.
Yeah.
Damn, this game is gorgeous.
Yeah, this is like probably this has to be the best third party game. I think it might unseat Rabbit and
Yeah.
Mario plus
Mario
Rabbit.
For sure.
Yeah. Wait, does that technically count as third party, though?
It is a third party game.
I mean, because
Yeah.
that's Mario, and it technically...
Yeah, but it's still a Ubisoft game.
Yeah, it's an
Oh, all right. Stitch says the Pokeball worked.
None of our other candidates come close. I've already taken the liberty of filing for their transfer to Neuron.
Core crystals.
Yeah, this guy's got such a nice voice, dude.
Glad I can't hear it. Yosef.
Russian name. The way how they spell
Oh,
Joseph.
man. This is so cool. Oh,
Character
dude.
correct. So like, you gonna make them look like you?
Nah.
Go female.
No, I'm not gonna go female. Sometimes I go female, but it's too anime. When they're anime, I don't go female. What the?
Yeah, I can see. As soon as I get to this menu, I'm probably gonna take maybe roughly 10 to 15 minutes.
To make it look like yourself.
Well,
Maybe I
that
will look.
plus, well, just I want to make sure that the twins look a certain way.
All right.
There you go. You got the hair. Now give him a nice fat mustache.
Give them the super stash.
Oh, they don't have mustaches, man.
Oh,
But that's the source of your powers.
oh man. Hey, you
This
can give him the
makes me
give
so
him
happy that I
give
took the
him
day
the
off.
give him the ultra white skin. He can be the Joker.
The Joker. No.
Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
Brenda.
Anybody see Mortal Kombat's Joker? That looks horrible.
Oh, looks
I like it.
bad.
It's okay.
I don't
Oh
like
yeah, it
it.
is. He looks
I
like
don't
he looks like a
it.
teenager
Yeah.
that's trying to
It
cosplay
looks
as
like
Joker.
no. It looks like one of those dollar store like little pictures that you buy a Joker man.
You know, funny thing about what you just said. I just saw that literally like Family Dollar at a Family Dollar nearby. It's
Really?
possibly.
He's all right to me. It doesn't matter. There's so many.
Well,
I look at it as when you look at comic books and the cartoons, there's so many different types of Jokers.
That's
It's just
true.
another Joker.
It's
Yeah,
true,
sure.
and it's more a realistic look. But what I don't like is that they could have made him look more devious. What am I doing? Oh,
Oh,
nice.
Oh,
I
this is the
mean,
motorcycle part.
it look. Remember the Joker from Batman Beyond? I think it is, or
Yeah, he was
2099.
basically he
He
was
looked
Dick
like a
Grayson, I
freaking
believe,
zombie.
right?
It was one of them Jokers that looked like a freaking zombie. He's all like bulky in the face.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
but
it's
I believe the
amazing.
one that we saw in Batman Beyond is what Dick Grayson becomes. He becomes the Joker in that show.
Mhm.
Was it Dick
So,
Grayson?
are you feeling any the rumble, good rumble going on with that?
Hold on. I'm not feeling any rumble because I usually have it off.
No.
Come on, man, you got to put that immersion on. No, I'm
You're
kidding.
right. You're right. You're right.
Wait, you're actually doing it?
Heck yeah. 'Cause
I mean, you might be. I want to know if they actually, went in with that.
it feels good. Yeah, it feels. Yeah. I usually keep it off just for battery.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you look at that? It's not even a screen tear in this motorcycle session.
No, man.
Well, the art style I think helps with that.
Yeah, that cell shading helps out a lot too. A
Mhm.
lot of Switch games have been taking advantage of a lot of that cell shading.
How are these the same people that made Star Fox?
Or Near Automata.
I mean, platinum is hit or miss, but when they really hit, they knock it out
They
the park.
hit, man.
It really does.
Really, the only times they really miss are when they doing those licensed titles.
Oh yeah,
instead
like
of-
Legend of Korra and TMNT and Transformers.
Mhm.
Milk Toast at best. However, I do like the Transformers one, the game
Get
that they
'em.
made.
Bah, bah.
I wonder if you could die in this section.
I don't want to find out. My son is always trying to kill me in games. He's like, "Daddy, die! I want to see you die." I'm like, "No." Always
Daddy, why don't you die in this game? Die!
Why would you just die? It's like,
Daddy, you're too good at video games. Die! And you gotta be like, listen, son, this is how a true gamer plays.
Oh! I wouldn't say I'm good at video games. I'd just say I don't like dying. And
Yeah, no, but you gotta
play-
put yourself on the pedestal for your son at least. I'm gonna be like to my own son, be like, son, your dad used to be a competitive gamer back in the day.
I just realized that I made Eminem.
I was gonna say that earlier, actually.
Can the real Slim Shady please stand up?
Mm-hmm.
He's going after these monsters because they took after his
Oh
daughter.
yes. Here we go.
So does the hair color automatically match the eyes?
No. You could change eyes.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Yep. I'm gonna see if they can get white eyes.
I should have got white eyes. Dang.
Like that Ultra Instinct White Eyes.
Hell,
Mm.
Anything is better than the Suicide Squad Joker.
bro, this is.
Hey man, don't go on him like that. I like him. I
Ew.
like him. Look, okay, so this is my thinking with that joke. He reminds me
What joke?
of
I must have missed something.
the what is that joke called?
The killing joke.
No, we talking about the Joker from the last Batman movie. Well, no,
Yeah.
that wasn't Batman. That was Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Yeah.
I think he has the best Joker laugh.
You think so?
Okay, yeah. I'll give you that.
I say it
He's
belongs
like-
to Heath Ledger's Joker, to be honest.
Okay, but
Well,
I have an unpopular opinion about that. I think Jack Nicholson is the best Joker.
oh, hold on. Okay, good. So it goes like this for me: Jack Nicholson, and then what is that guy name that played in Suicide Squad?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
Jared
Yes.
Leto.
Thank you.
So it's Jack Nicholson, Jared Leto. I'm talking only movie Batman.
Uh-huh.
Jack Nicholson, Jared Leto, and then Heath Ledger.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
that's interesting. That's really interesting. I mean,
'Cause
I
I'm
like
only
the
going-
Suicide Squad.
Because I'm going by the caricature of the Joker. Heath Ledger's Joker was a dynamic character, right?
Uh-huh.
I gotta stop doing that.
He wasn't my Joker because he's just like he's a maniac, but he was too methodical with his stuff. Like you can read what Heath Ledger's Joker was trying to do versus being just like a lunatic.
Yeah, like he just flats out wants to kill people because he wants
still
to.
having gears turning in the background. You can't guess what he's about to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And then it's
he's
you always gotta have a good laugh. Like you have to be a fucking goofball being Joker, but also be a raving lunatic.
a regular lunatic.
A raving lunatic.
Oh, a raving lunatic, you said.
Mhm, mhm. Raving lunatic. So that's my ranking. Like he was a good one. I think if he didn't die, he probably wouldn't be held as high regard.
That's what I'm saying. That a lot
Wow.
of that has to do with his death.
Wow.
A lot of that has to do with his death.
Yep. Because no one was checking for Heath Ledger before that Joker.
I mean, I
I mean,
love-
Heath Ledger's a pretty
Knight's-
well-known actor, actually.
Knight's Tale is one of my
Brokeback
favorite.
Mountain.
Knight's Tale is one of my favorite movies, though. Knight's Tale is
What
awesome.
movie?
Knight's Tale.
Who? Nice. Oh,
Yeah.
so okay, so but this is post death. It's a movie called Dr. Megorium.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Imagination or something.
He was good in that. And if you've seen it, this is Dr. Megorium's Magic Emporium or something like that.
Yeah.
And if you look at how he acted in that movie, he's the same way he acted in the movie when he played the Joker.
Huh.
Huh. Yeah.
He talked the same. His little his his movements were the same. I would dare say he probably was filming both movies at the same time.
Yeah, I think he was actually. Yeah. But that kind of screwed him up, man. That whole getting into that role kind of screwed him up.
Yeah, anybody
Well,
that gets into that Joker role kind of screws them up a bit too.
Yeah.
I look at it as any good actor will when they're playing in the movie will change them as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That
Me-
so
role will change them as a person.
yeah.
Method
Because
acting,
that
yeah.
Method acting. Yeah.
yeah.
to be honest, I prefer
Well-
Jared Leto as a singer for 30 Seconds to Mars than an
That's why-
actor.
But that's why the best actors, they don't play in a whole lot of movies, and when they do
Mhm.
play them, like when there are movies, it's like an event. Like Daniel Day Lewis, when that guy
Oh, yeah.
plays up, oh my gosh, he's one of my favorite actors, man. Like,
Oh, Let There Be Blood, that's his best movie.
I mean, let's not go too far. Last of the Mohicans.
Oh, that movie,
I
yes.
think,
Oh my god.
truthfully, I think the only movie I might have seen him in wasn't he in Gangs of New York?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, he was.
Bill the Butcher.
He
Yeah.
was good in that. He was good in that.
Such an amazing actor.
Yeah, he's great, man.
That one line in Let There Be Blood where he was talking about the straw analogy of how the oil industry works, that's just best acting right there.
Yeah. I drink your milkshake.
Yeah, I drink your milkshake. No, but seriously, pull up that scene up and see it for yourself. That's just like good acting right there. The way how he just into it right there.
Yeah. He's incredible.
How long do you think they were working on this game?
I read somewhere today that it was 5 years.
Wow.
Oh, really?
5 years.
I heard that
So
it was half.
was this gonna be a Wii U game at first?
I don't know. Maybe. Wait, how am I changing? I forgot how to change. There we go. That time. You can't
Unless
find
they
them.
got unless they got some really early dev kit.
Oh, here come the
'Cause I
Power
heard-
Rangers. Here come the Power Ranger move. They're gonna pull out their astral chains.
There we go. They can bring out the Zoo Ranger style right there.
Maybe not.
That was a good transition. In-game transition.
Yeah.
Yo, Stitch, good night.
Hey, later, man.
All right.
He says he got to save himself from spoilers.
I don't blame him.
He said MK Joker looks like a pedo. I just saw that message.
I mean, Joker maybe.
Oh yeah. I mean, nah. The dude is psycho, but he's like it's a weird honorable psycho. You know, there's some
Yeah, like,
honor
does-
behind it. It's weird.
He wouldn't do that. I mean, he's messed up, but he wouldn't go that deep into
Yeah.
messed up territory.
Like
kinda
he'll
weird to
kill little
explain.
kids, but he won't touch them. Like he'll kill them. You know?
I think there was this one panel that I saw. That, hold on, let me see. Hold up.
Jared Leto's Joker reminds me of like classic 20s Joker mixed with like the Batman 2099 Joker type. Like he's like future and old school gangster.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Remember the
nah,
2099 Joker.
See, there's this panel that I keep on seeing everywhere that apparently there's this one villain that's associated with Nazis and he's trying to get Joker associated with it, but Joker's like, hell no, I'm not joining you guys.
Yeah,
This guy's
yeah.
mine. I'm killing him.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I can't remember what the issue was though. But
Hey, mama, she looking sexy, ain't she? She just roll up on the scene. Hey, they got cable in it.
That guy's voice is way too young sounding. How much you want to bet in Japanese? He sounds like.
oh hell yeah, right at the bat. The next thing you know,
So
you start
Samurai, so Samurai Showdown is coming.
Oh
Switch,
yeah, that's
and
right, man.
I was seeing
That
some
looks
stuff
good.
on Twitter. I didn't really like look into it, but it looked like it was like some type of Yakuza game is going to come to Switch or something.
oh yeah, that's Yakuza 7.
Really?
Yakuza 7's coming to Switch?
No, it's not coming to Switch, but apparently they're switching up the genre for Yakuza 7. It's becoming a turn-based RPG now.
Oh.
That's cool.
What was it RGT85 was saying some new game was coming up for the Switch, and then like the main thumb screen. I mean the thumbnail on his video. I didn't go into it, but I was like, "What
That's
is that?"
clickbait, man.
I was like, I didn't even go into it because I was watching The Good Place. I love that show.
I've never seen it. The Good Place?
Yeah, it's a good show. It's a comedy.
Wait, what show?
The Good Place.
Oh, The Good Place.
It's like a comedy about these people that die in these accidents or whatever, and then they go to heaven, but come to find out that they're in a secret, not a secret. Come to find out that they're in a test version of hell to make people think that they're in heaven and they're torturing each other in these good places. So
Oh.
That seems
they took
abstract.
they took these 4 people that were
Wait.
trash people.
Send pull Legion.
It's like I'm feeling everything.
Dismiss Legion. I suck. I'm gonna suck at this game for a while.
Yeah, it seems like controlling the Legion is going to take a bit to get used to.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So
my gosh, it's so cool.
for me, I think it's going to be like a learning curve, like playing the Wonderful 101.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
a good learning curve compared to like Star Fox Zero's learning curve.
Yeah, I ain't played that.
No, it's already fun. It's already super fun. Yeah, that's the thing. Star Fox Zero was not fun. At no point.
No, it gives you no. It gives you a false hope with the first level. Be like, oh, I think I might get a hang of this. But
You're
when
right.
you get like, the full-on all range mode missions, I was like, oh, great.
What Star Fox Zero was like that?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, dude. Star Fox Zero
like the
was trash.
on rail, but the on rails sections was actually pretty okay. But the all range one was like, okay, how do they expect me to focus on 2
right.
screens at
Yeah.
Mm.
This is why I'm one of those people that be like, is there a toggle to turn off all this stuff? But no, they didn't.
Okay, so you can't keep them out too long.
Oh yeah, there's that energy bar I see around near you. Yeah, you can't keep them out for that long. But it seems like the bulk of your combos come from the Legion, though.
Yeah.
So does that charge bar is it dependent on like combos that you do on your own, and then you can like, or is it like a timer?
I don't know, man. Because right now, that's the only thing that I'm seeing is like I'm only mashing one button, which is kind of like I'm hoping that there's more to it, and or I'm just
think that's
overlooking
the-
something elemental here. that I'm not.
I think that's
I'm
the thing
sure
with,
there will be.
Mhm.
I think that's the theme of beat 'em ups is that you start off with like one button combos,
Yeah. Where's
and
my...
then work your way up.
This one seems stronger than the others. I don't know how much longer we can keep our footing here. Let's finish this up quick.
I don't know if you can do it yet, but they're showing in the treehouse you can like move your Legion around enemies and then
Yeah, you can.
And
like
chain
tie
'em
them up with your chain.
How come he's not coming out? Is he dead? Pressing R.
Got the stars, babe. Is the gun a different button than your
Oh, there we
regular?
go. Okay. I don't know what I did there.
Was it where you're pressing the wrong button or something?
I think so. Yeah. Oh,
See,
shit.
learning curves.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're getting a bunch of crits. That's what the yellow numbers stand for.
Some solid animations with
Oh,
the
dude,
boss.
The camera's so
Enjoy.
cool. The animation's so cool. No. Dodge.
Damn, there's nothing like a witch time in this game or something like after you do a perfect dodge or something.
I'm sure there's gonna be that. Right now, I think that's all they're gonna.
The first mini boss is Nightmare from Soul Calibur.
Nightmare.
Oh, throw the truck at you.
Oh my god.
There's some great set pieces.
I'm telling you.
So dramatic. Holy crap.
Anime, baby.
Yep,
What am I
in
supposed
general.
to do here?
Man,
No,
these
jumped right into it.
these
I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Oh
No,
my
there you
god.
oh, you're supposed to dodge them from like left to right situation. Yeah. Oh, but you gotta go forward. You gotta go up and dodge left to right.
I think it's you're supposed to fail.
Oh,
Maybe not.
oh yeah.
The
Yeah,
Legion,
you
so the Legion helps you out too. We're getting
Mhm.
places.
Woo!
Nice.
Man, these transitions, man.
Oh, so awesome!
Oh. Nice. Did a little bit of a cross slash right there.
Well, gentlemen, I think that's about all for me that I want to see until I can play it
He
myself.
said, "Up after that." Oh no! I don't want to see anymore. No.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
minimizing the stream right now.
It's
I'm minimizing
12,
the stream.
it's 12:33 for me. I gotta get up at 5:45 anyway. So
Oh no, man.
Damn.
All right,
Oh
man.
no.
I appreciate you stopping by.
all right,
Yeah,
I'm minimizing
I'm gonna
this.
bounce too. Thank you,
All right,
everybody.
man. Take
Yeah,
it
me
easy. I
too.
appreciate you guys.
All right, no problem, man.
All
Till the
right.
next stream.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna end it here too, man. I'm gonna just but I appreciate you guys stopping by, everybody.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that was fun.
All
Thanks, Junior.
That was-
Right when Junior comes back. Sorry, man. All right, man. Y'all have a good night.
All right, you too.
Thanks, man. You too.
All right. See you.